Derin here, welcome back to my channel, or if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. Firstly, let's just address my voice. I don't know if you guys can tell, but your girl is sick. Yeah, I'm not doing so well, so let's just excuse my voice. I'm gonna try and put like upbeat background music throughout this video so that it kind of distracts you from it. But yeah, I'm sick, let's try and ignore it and just focus on all of the life hacks I'm about to give you. So yeah, as you can see by the title, today's video is going to be university life hacks. I'm going to be sharing 10 in total in today's video, and these are going to be ranging from money saving life hacks to studying life hacks to just general university life hacks. So I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for you guys. If you do find it helpful, make sure to share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and of course if you are a new viewer, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I make university lifestyle and advice videos, and I promise that I don't usually sound like this. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into this video. I was gonna do something with my hands, but so my first life hack for today's video is a money saving life hack. This is a way that you can save money and get rewarded for spending money, and that is loyalty cards. So if you're living in university halls, it's likely that you visit a number of shops quite regularly. And when I first moved into my first year accommodation, my dad said to me, Derin, get a Tesco club card, get a Subway card. And me being my naive self in my first year, I was like, yeah, I'll do it eventually. And it just never got done. So my recommendation to you guys, learning the hard way, is to definitely sign up to any points system in stores that you visit regularly, especially those around your university accommodation, because I can guarantee that it will benefit you in one way or another. Like for example, if you like Subway a lot and you get that app, they have a system where you get a free sub after spending a certain amount of times. Obviously with Tesco you have club cards, Sainsbury's, Nectar Point. If you drink coffee a lot, then loads of stores actually have it where they stamp it each time you go there, and like on your 8th time you get like a free coffee, or you get like discounts and stuff. So I definitely recommend this life hack, and if you have already done this, props to you. You can also do this with restaurants like Nando's, etc, etc. Basically, if you go to a checkout somewhere and they try and offer you one of their cards, just accept it and save your money. My second life hack is to do with studying, since you know we are at university to study. I do forget that sometimes. But this life hack comes in handy when you have an essay to submit. So I don't know about you guys, but I somehow always leave my work to the last minute, which is really bad, I know. But after doing an all-nighter for an essay, it usually gets to the point where I physically can't look at my computer screen anymore. And that's usually the point where it's time for me to like proofread my essay before I actually submit it, to make sure that there's no spelling mistakes and that everything actually makes sense. Because when you're writing an essay at like 4 AM with no sleep, it's quite often that you do slip up and make mistakes. Give this video a thumbs up if you can relate, because that is just my life. So this life hack is to actually copy everything in your essay and paste it into either Google Translate, or if you have a MacBook, you can right click and add it to your iTunes so that your computer actually reads out this essay to you. This is a nice way for you to just sit back and hear if your essay actually makes sense, and also if there's any spelling mistakes, because obviously if like a word's spelt wrong, then Google Translate will say it weirdly and you can quickly jump in and change that. Tip number 3 is my favorite. It's something that I've been doing for years and years and years, and everyone that I've told about it says that it's a game changer, and that is setting your alarm clock to a really upbeat song that you actually like. This is a tip that is going to be really beneficial when you have those 9 AMs that you don't want to go to, because it kind of just sets a more positive vibe for when you wake up, and I find that it just makes it less dreadful to actually get up and out of bed. You don't have to hear that really triggering iPhone alarm noise anymore. Anytime I hear someone play that, I get like PTSD. So yeah, if you want to save yourself from that pain, then I definitely recommend this life hack. Life hack number 4 is something, again, I've been doing for years, and that is not telling people when you're studying or when you're at the library, when you're doing work. Just don't do it. Here's why. When you tell someone that you're going to the library, they usually want to come to the library with you, and if you guys are good friends, then it's quite easy for both of you to get distracted and not actually end up having a productive session. So my best piece of advice is to always work in silence, don't publicize when you're studying. So I definitely recommend this life hack whilst you're at university, or if you're watching this video and you're at school. It's definitely something which is beneficial and will just help you be more productive. Tip number 5 is something that everyone needs to have, especially if you like to travel a lot, and that is a rail card. So as a student, we can get a rail card where our travel is discounted. This is literally a lifesaver if your friends are scattered all across the country for university, because it makes traveling to see them so much cheaper than if you didn't have a rail card. To buy a rail card itself is £30, so even though it does have a cost initially, the amount of money that you save in the long run. It's so worth it and I couldn't recommend it enough. I've literally booked a train ticket from here to Warwick before for like £2.10. It was something stupid just because I had my rail card. So if you do have friends that you'd like to visit often, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, must be nice, then I definitely recommend investing in a rail card. And if you're studying in London like me, firstly, represent. But if you're in London and you have a rail card, you can link it to your student Oyster card, which again, if you don't have, definitely recommend it. It gives you 30% off travel, I believe. But if you link your rail card to your Oyster card, then it actually allows you to save even more money, so you're just winning. So I definitely recommend this. I'll pop some links down below in the description box. Not sponsored, I'm just being a helpful queenie. That was so cringe, oh my god. My 6th tip is actually something I just discovered, and this is actually for your laptop. So you know when you get the dust in your keyboards, which is really annoying and you just can't get it out? Well, if you get a post-it note and then take the sticky end of it and like swipe it through your keys, then like it literally takes away all of the dust and any crumbs and stuff that you have, and it just makes your laptop really fresh and really clean, and it's just a super easy and quick way to do it. So you know, if you've never tried that out before, definitely recommend it. As I said, this is a tip that I've just discovered, and it's probably best that I have because I've been getting a few looks in my lectures in regards to how dirty my laptop is. So yeah, I've been using this and it works a treat. Tip number 7 is something which literally blows my mind when I hear people don't use this software, and that is Google Drive. Again, I just feel like I have to mention it, but like nothing in this video is sponsored. These are all just like my honest opinions and recommendations. If you guys are unaware of Google Drive, it's basically a drive linked to your Google account. And essentially it's like an online Microsoft Office. So you have Google Docs where you can write documents like Word files. There's Google Slides like PowerPoint, Google Sheets like Excel. But the only difference is that it's completely free. So if you don't have the funds to get a Microsoft Office key, then you can just get Google Docs for free. But the reason why I'm recommending Google Drive is because all you need to do to access your files is literally log into your account. So this means that your files aren't just saved to your laptop, which means that if you don't happen to have your laptop on you one day but you decide you want to do work, you can log into a computer in the library and still access your files, which is really, really handy. And it also saves you from ever being in a situation where if you unfortunately spill like a drink on your laptop, or if you're using a USB and you leave it at home one day, you always have your files on you regardless, because you can just log onto your Google Drive and all of your files are there. So yeah, if you aren't using it, I definitely recommend it. It's so good, and you can also share files with people and stuff. So yeah, Google Drive. If you don't know, now you know. Tip number 8 is very self-explanatory, which is kind of why I've left it towards the end of this video, and that is to always check if there's student discount before buying something. I genuinely get surprised by how many different places have student discount, even like restaurants that you wouldn't even suspect. There are loads of different companies that do student discount. I'm not being sponsored by anyone today, so I'm not going to name any names, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Life hack number 9 is really great if you're in university halls, and that is being friendly in the lift. Once you start doing this life hack, you'll actually be surprised at how many friends you're making. When you're at halls, it's always good to be friends with everyone, and just by initiating a simple hello in the lift, you'll be surprised at how many conversations and then friendships develop from it. So yeah, if you're in halls and you still don't know everyone, just say hey and see what happens. You guys can engage in a conversation, see what they're studying, what they've been up to that day, and yeah, it means that when you see them again, you have like a new friend, just like an extra friendly face. And yeah, as I said, you'll be surprised at how many of those develop into friendship. Legit, that's how I met so many people last year. And then on to my final student life hack. This one I learned from my flatmate last year, Amy. If you're watching this, you are a genius. This life hack is a money-saving life hack to do with supermarkets and food. So basically what I found out is that if you go to the supermarket in the evening, lots of food actually gets moved to the reduced section if there's food which needs to be consumed within the day. So if you're pickish at like 5 o'clock, I'm gonna get a BLT. If you wait until like 6 o'clock, then it's likely that that BLT will then be reduced. It's the same sandwich that you were planning to eat that day, but it will now be reduced to something ridiculously cheap. I remember there was a time where we got like vegetables or something for like 10p. So if you're looking to buy food for your dinner or food on the day and you don't have much of your student loan left, you can do this little life hack and it saves you so much money. So if you're ever in the supermarket, just have a wander around that section and see if there's anything that you can have for dinner. And yeah, those are all of the life hacks. So that is the end of today's video, where I share 10 life hacks for university. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and let me know in the comments down below which one was your favourite. As always, my social media links will be in the description box down below. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!